In 2008, with the support of San Diego Foundation, the local initiative supports corporation, known as LISC, launched an initiative called Neighborhoods First into San Diego Neighborhoods. This video documents how the planning process worked in Colina Park and Logan Heights.
I'm from Somalia. I live in City Heights. I have a husband and 2 kids. My daughter, she'll be 18 this month, and my son is 6 years old. Since I moved to this City Heights in my neighborhood, really, I never go outside at night. A block from us, there's a gang who having really using the drugs, and it was hard for us really to get in and get out.
BAME Renaissance CDC it's a community development corporation, a faith-based community development corporation derived out of our church, Bethel AME, Bethel African American Episcopal Church. It sits in the middle of the Logan Heights, Grand Hill, Stockton neighborhoods. The best part of Logan Heights is its rich culture.
10 years ago, we decided that since they knocked out all our homes and our facilities for youngsters, we decided we would put up a park, so they would have somewhere to go besides the streets.
We are part of a lot of history in this neighborhood. And these communities, Logan Heights, Stockton, and Grand Hill, are the last communities in the city of San Diego to be redeveloped.
Quality of life planning is a unique kind of neighborhood planning. Good neighborhoods are not just places with clean streets and new buildings. There are places where you feel safe at night, where your kids can get a good education, where people feel connected to each other.
We have seen firsthand in other communities where gentrification has set in. People have been forced out of their communities because they have nowhere to go.
Planning is one of the most important steps a neighborhood can take to become healthier, safer, and stronger. But where do you start?
Our community voice has not been heard in the past, but I think that is changing. Now is so important for us to get our visioning in line and start telling ourselves what we want in our neighborhoods so that the benefits can be there in the long haul. We have to take our community back now.
You do not just stop planning. You need to meet with and engage 100 neighborhood leaders that you know of, but you don't know yet. But how do you find the people you don't know?
Who is not in the room, who is not round at the table, who's out there in the community. The fabric of the community is often much larger than what we can see as leaders of any given community. I may not know them, but the priest at the local church knows them, the pastor knows them, the teacher knows them. Somebody knows them. And I think it's a matter of really kind of asking those people to step forward, inviting them to the table, bringing them into the room, valuing what they actually have to say, and listening.
For the community, no admission, no nothing.
Where do you want your neighborhood to be tomorrow? You need to know where you want to go before you can plan how to get there. It starts with a vision.
I envision that our community is a walkable community, that it's free from crime, free from drugs, free from gangs, that the families are able to walk their kids to school, walk to the parks. All that is how I envision our neighborhoods 5 years from now.
I vision my community in future is to see that will be no crime, people getting together. It's not about one ethnic group, everybody be together as the same group.
And as we begin to see that we're taking back our community, hopefully we'll be able to bring the resources financially to our neighborhoods.
Quality of life plan identifies opportunity across a variety of areas: jobs, housing, safety, health, education, parks, and transportation. It's a chance to dream big. If you can envision it, it can go in the plan.
Putting it to paper actually gives it another life in some way. Now no longer belongs to me or belongs to you or belongs to anybody else in the room. It actually becomes almost a thing unto itself in which we can begin to have conversations with it. We can always go back and say, but that's what we said that we would do. When people can actually trust in their own vision and then begin to trust in each other's vision, it's pretty incredible what people can accomplish.
Once you have the roadmap, you need to check back with the large community. Are these the right strategies, projects, and programs to achieve the vision?
I think once the residents in the visioning process start to see that small projects are beginning to get completed, I think their buy-in will be a little bit more. Being able to secure something, or being able to complete a project like a broken street light on the corner will definitely help in that mind frame.
And the first night out, we didn't expect many people to show up on that night. Kids and family, they were afraid to go outside. But it was amazing, more than 300 people show up. So it means that community are really just care about their community and they want things to happen.
Everybody ready?
When we started the neighborhood first, it was people, we just have a meeting. They think it's only we talk, there's no action going on. After that night out, really, they see the action and this is the time they see that it's working and something is being done.
In August, we did our first neighborhood cleanup, which in our own eyes was a good cleanup. We use this cleanup as a part of the Neighborhood First initiative. Why? Because we don't get the daily street sweepers like a lot of other communities, so we are our street sweepers. We did a door-to-door campaign. Went to each resident's door, gave them a flyer and said, you know, we're having this cleanup on this particular day. We're going to have food, we're going to have T-shirts. We're just going to have a lot of fun. Walking up and down the street, cleaning the streets, you know, cleaning our neighborhoods. On the day of the neighborhood cleanup, we got tons of volunteers and then some neighborhood residents. Not all residents participated. Matter of fact, there was a small amount of residents participated. But here's the catch to that. Even though they did not come out and physically sign up and clean the streets, we saw a great deal, a number of families outside in front of their house, sweeping and cleaning their own yards. What does that say to us? That means the message got across. Even if you're not a part of the particular project, you're still a part of something. We saw that as a win-win for the entire community.
Now you need to make sure that the plan is achievable. It's not enough to put in writing. You need commitments from partners and organizations that will complete the plan and its project.
If I'm going around calling people up all the time to say, well, you said you would do this or you said you would do that, then you already get a sense like this isn't going to go very far. I think that when you actually have people in the communities that have championed things, that care about schools or that care about whatever, and they're calling you or they're calling each other to say we need to do more, or we you know, that kind of thing, then you're probably on to something. It's really making sure that what's committed to is something that people feel they want to follow.
Now you have an actionable plan. It is specific. It has deadlines. It's your future, your neighborhood, and you are going to make it the best it can be.
In order to have a great community, it needs to start with the residents first.
They have to speak, they have to go outside, they have to really fight to get back what they really lost in their community.
The whole Neighborhood First initiative is going to build leaders.
El general le decía, no sé, la guerra y